Then, the tasks that bookkeepers and accountants
Welcome
do
back to our
vary
channel
between
Quick Learning.
businesses.
So
So,
now our topic
bookkeepers
of
working for
presentation is
smaller businesses might do some basic accounting duties.
so
Theirs
this will be
often
a
overlap,
complete
and the
tutorial to
duties may change
understand
a
how
lot
to
from one
hire
business to
people,
another.
what is advantages,
Okay,
disadvantages, functions,
then
types,
as a
importance and all of this.
comparison,
So kindly
bookkeeping
subscribe to
overall
my channel
you can say it is critical,
before starting our
but
video.
accounting is analytical.
So
It needs
basically
critical
it is the
thinking
process
and,
of
and, and your
generating a pool of
analyzation,
qualified
your
applicants for
creativity,
the
all of them are
organization's jobs
including in accounting.
and a
Then
training of recruiters and
credentials. In
managers.
bookkeeping,
Then
no
we have
degree
a labor
required
market.
because it's a simple data
So
that
first
you
of
have
all,
to
we have
manage, so
labor force
anyone can
population,
manage it. But
then
in
we have
accounting, you
applicant
need
population,
at
then
least
applicant pool,
bachelor's
and
degree.
finally
Then
individual
objectives.
selection. This is the
The objectives of bookkeeping is
simple
financial,
flow
record
diagram of how to
information,
recruit
and
a
maintain ledgers.
candidate.
But in accounting,
Then
the objective
we
is
have different
review
labor
financial
markets and
information
recruit,
and create
like
financial
industry and occupational
forecast.
labor market,
Then we have
educational and technical labor
responsibilities.
market,
The responsibilities of
geographical labor
bookkeeper can
market,
be data
and
entry, daily
lastly, global
transactions,
labor
and money
market.
monitoring. But in
So,
accounting, the
strategic recruiting
responsibilities will
include.
be tax planning and
So, there
preparation
are
and
different
financial
decisions
statement
depending
generation.
upon strategies.
So,
Number one is
now is a
the
comparison
recruiting
between
patterns and
bookkeeper and
aims.
accountant.
It can be
So, a
continuous and
bookkeeper can record and
intensive.
classify
Then we have
financial
organizational
transaction.
based
He
versus
prepares a
outsource
bank
recruiting.
reconciliation and the
Then
general
regular versus
ledger,
flexible
and he
staffing.
tracks income and expense for tax
Then
season.
fourth one is
While accountant
recruiting a
analyzes,
DEO, that is
interprets, and
diversity
provides subjective
considerations.
advice based on the data, he assesses
DEO
the
is like
information
a
from the
equal
ledger to
employment
prepare the
opportunities.
financial
Okay.
statements,
Then we
and he
have
files
realistic job
tax
reviews.
returns.
And lastly,
So this is a
recruiting
basic
source choices
difference
like
between both of them.
internally or externally.
Kindly subscribe to my
All of them are
channel.
explained in
Thank
this
you.
video. So external recruiting includes like a media sources, competitive recruiting sources,
Hello everyone,
employment
welcome
agencies,
back to our channel.
labor
So
unions, job fairs and
before
creative
starting,
recruits,
kindly
and
subscribe to
educational
my channel.
institutions.
The
So as the
topic
name
of
suggests,
presentation is
it means
accounting system
if we hire
and
someone
basic functions
outside
of
the
an accounting
organization,
system, then
external
who
from the
designs and
organization is the
installs the
external,
accounting system.
then
So these are
internal
the
is the
three topics
opposite
that
of
we are going to
external,
cover in
as
our
the name
slides.
suggests.
This will be a very short and crisp
So it
so
can
that
be
it
hired through
will be easy
databases
to
and
understand
internet
and
related sources
your time
like
will be
job
saved.
posting,
First of all, accounting system.
internet web
The
based
basic
job
purpose
posting,
of the
effective
accounting
job
system
posting,
is to
promotions and
meet the
transfer.
organization's need
Then we
for
have
accounting
employee focused
information as
recruiting like
efficiently
current
as
employer
possible.
refers,
It
recruiting
consists
of
of
former
personal
employees and
procedures,
applicants.
devices, and records
Then
used by
internal
an
recruiting. This is
organization
a type
to
of
develop
internal
accounting
recruiting.
information and to
So
communicate
e-recruiting
this
means
information
internet
to
job
decision
boards,
makers.
professional career
So this is
websites,
the basic
employer
definition of
websites,
accounting system and
then
its purpose.
recruiting a
Okay.
internet, social networking,
Then the
recruiting using
design and
special
capabilities
technology
of these
needs, legal
systems
issues,
vary
and
greatly
lastly
from
advantages and
organization to
disadvantages.
organization
These all are
according to
explained in this
the
video.
company's need for accounting information,
So
company
recruiting
size,
evaluation
and
and
its
matrices.
nature.
So
Then the
how do we
resources available
evaluate
for operation of the
our
system,
process? It can
the
be measure
management philosophy, the
quantity
sum
versus
information
quality.
required by
Then
law, for
we have
example, income
recruitment
tax and
satisfaction
SEC,
analysis.
etc.
Time to
Then
fill
we have
openings,
accounting
cost
system
of
should be cost
recruiting,
effective.
general
It's the only
recruiting
criteria
process
for
matrices
producing
like
that
yield ratio,
information.
selection ratio, acceptance
Then we have a
ratio, and
basic
success
functions of
rate
an
ratio.
accounting system. So the
So,
functions of
selection and
accounting system
placement.
are
So, basically,
interpret
the
and
process
record
of
the
choosing
sets of the
individuals
business
with the correct
transactions,
qualifications needed
classify
to
these
fill
records
jobs
in
in
a
an
statement
organization
form
is called a
as
selection,
prescribed by
and
accounting
placement means
procedures,
a picking
which
a
provide
person to the right
information to
job,
managers.
or either it is a
And the
mismatch.
last function is
Then,
summarize
selection
and
criteria
communicate the
means
information contained in
prerequisites
this
that a
system
person
to
must
decision
possess to
makers.
successfully perform work.
Then we have who
Then,
designs
recruitment.
and installs
So, basically,
accounting
it is a
system.
process of generating a pool of qualified
So
applicants for
experts
the
in management,
organizational jobs.
information system,
And then
marketing and
we have to
computer
seek to
programmers with
improve
the
workforce
supervision of
quality for
qualified
competitive
accountants.
advantage.
These are the people who design and
So,
install
it
accounting
includes the
system.
cost of
So if you are
recruiting, then
planning
the
to do a
quality
job
of
and to do a
recruited
career in
candidates,
accounting
and
system,
cost of
so you have
unfilled jobs.
a degree in management or
So,
information
integrating
system or
recruiting
marketing and
components.
computer programming. So this will help
It
you
can be like
to design and
integrative
to be
recruiting
a
success
successful
depends upon
accountant
three
in
factors.
future.
Number one, labor
So that's all
market,
from my side.
then
If you have any
recruiting
question, then kindly
responsibilities and
comment me and
goals,
kindly
and
subscribe to my
third one is
channel.
recruiting
Thank you.
sources including internet. So,
Welcome back to our
strategic
channel.
recruiting and
Now we are
HRMS.
going to present
So, number one
the
is
accounting
effective recruiting
information system.
requires the
So
knowing the
before
business and
starting,
industry,
kindly subscribe to my
identify keys
channel.
to
Thank
success
you.
in the labor market,
So The topics
cultivating
that we are
networks
going
and
to cover in
relationships,
this
promoting
presentation
the
are: what is
company
accounting
brand,
information,
using
types of
matrices to
accounting
measure
information.
recruiting effectiveness, and lastly, identifying talent
So, accounting
before it is
information
known.
means a
Then
means
the
to an
second
end.
part of
So, accounting
the
information
strategic
has
recruiting and
three
HR planning includes
parts
training
like input.
recruiters and managers,
So, the source
like
documents, then you have
recruiting
process
related
like
soft
double
skills,
entry and
diversity
bookkeeping,
and
then we have
sensitivity
output
skills, and ethical
that are
recruiting
financial
behaviors.
statements. So, types of
So, labor
accounting
markets.
information. So, basically, we have three types
It
of
is
accounting information:
the
financial
external
accounting,
supply
management
pool from which
accounting, and tax
organizations
accounting.
attract their employees. So,
So,
unemployment
financial
rates and
accounting.
applicant
So,
population.
information
So,
describing the
basically, low
financial
unemployment
resources,
creates competition
obligations,
for
and
employees,
activities of an economic
raising labor
entity,
costs,
either an
and higher
organization or an
unemployment results
individual.
in the availability of more
So,
applicants
financial
and more
accounting
qualified officers.
information is designed
So again,
primarily
this is
to
a flow
assist
diagram.
investors and
Like first of
creditors
all, we
in
have labor force
deciding where to
population.
place
Like we
their
have, for
scarce
example,
investment
we
resources.
want
It
MBA
is also
students.
used in
So
income
all
tax
the students
returns.
that
So,
graduate, they
financial
complete
accounting is
their MBA.
widely
This is
used
our
in
labor
your
force population.
finance.
Then we
If you
have
are going for
applicant population.
MBA or BBA, then accounting
We
is the most
select from
basic
them
subject. And even if
the
you want to
applicant.
give an interview, then you
Then we
must know
have
what is
applicant
financial
pool.
accounting. Then
And
management
lastly, we have
accounting.
individual selection.
So, the management accounting involves the
So
development and
considerations for
interpretation of
determining applicant
accounting information,
populations are
intended
number and type of
especially
recruits
to
needed,
aid management
timing
in
of
running the
recruiting to ensure
business.
timely placement,
Managers used
external and
information in
internal
setting the
messages on job
company's
details,
overall goals,
qualifications
evaluating
of
the
competent
performance of
applicants to be
departments and
considered,
individuals,
sources for obtaining
deciding whether
qualified
to introduce
applicants,
a new line of
outside and
products,
inside
and in
recruiting
making
means to be used,
virtually
and
all types
lastly,
of managerial
administrative
decisions.
recruiting and application
Then we
review
have management
activities.
accounting information, often
So,
includes
reaching the
evaluations of
applicant population.
non-financial factors such as political
Recruiting
and
decisions
environmental,
depend upon four
product
factors. Number
quality,
one,
customer
what is our
satisfaction,
method of
and work
recruiting?
productivity.
Then, what message
So
we
these are
deliver
this is
from our
included
recruiting
in the your
process?
management
Then,
accounting.
applicant qualifications. What type of
Then the third part
qualifications
is
we
tax
require in a
accounting.
company?
So the
And lastly,
preparation of financial
administrative
accounts
process.
as per income tax rules and
So, labor
regulations.
markets
It is the
has four
most
types:
challenging aspect of tax
geographic
accounting,
labor
in which
markets,
accountant
global
has
labor
to make
markets,
a tax
industrial and
plan
occupational
by
labor markets, and
anticipating
lastly,
the tax
educational
effects
and
of
technical
business,
labor markets.
transactions, and structuring these
So,
transactions
strategic
in a
recruiting
manner
decisions
that will minimize the income
has
tax burden.
these following
So
types. Number
that's
one,
all from my
organization
side.
based
Thank
versus
you.
outsource recruiting. Then, recruiting presence and image,
Quick
training of
learning.
recruiters, regular versus flexible staffing,
So kindly
realistic
subscribe to
job
my
titles,
channel. It will help me a lot.
recruiting and equal
So
employee
now our
opportunity,
topic
that
of
is
presentation
diversity
is basic
considerations,
financial
recruiting
statements. So
non-traditional
this is very
workers, and
important
lastly,
topic for all
recruiting
the
source
accounting
choices
and
like
finance
internal versus
students,
external.
as well as if you
So,
are going
internet
for your
recruiting.
interview
So,
and
basically,
you
the
want
effects of
to
internet
see
recruiting
your
are
career in
adjusting to new
finance,
recruiting
then
approaches,
this is
identifying
basic
new types of
importance for you.
recruiting for specific jobs,
So,
training for
learning
managers and
objective.
HR recruiters.
The learning objective is to
So,
explain the
e-recruiting
nature and
places
general
can be
purpose of
internet job
financial
board,
statements.
professional and career websites, and
So,
employer
introduction to
websites.
financial statements. So, there are
So, recruiting
three
the internet
basic
social
and primary
networking
financial statements.
has
Number one
following
is balance
advantages,
sheet,
like it
then we have
allows job
income
seekers to
statement,
connect with
and then
employees or
statement of
potential
cash flows.
employers,
So, this is a
allows
rapidly
employers to
asked, even
engage in
MCQ
social
and short
collaboration
question,
by joining and
that what
accessing
are
social
the types
technology
of
networks
and how many
to
types
help
of financial
applicants
statements. So,
post
there are three
resumes
types of
and
financial
complete
statements,
applications
and we
online.
will use a corporation to describe
So,
these
recruiting using
statements.
special technology means
So, balance sheet.
anecdotal tools for
Balance sheet
internet
describes where
have
the
blogs,
enterprise stands
e-video,
at
and
a
Twitter.
specific date,
So, the
that
legal
what your
issues in the
company
internet
is
recruiting
at
are
present.
the use or misuse
Then
of
income
screening
statement.
software,
It
because
tells
it
you
includes
about
your
the
personal
revenue and
data, your
expenses
picture,
for a
your ID
designated
card,
period
your
of time.
cell number, your address, so it can be
Then
misused. Then, collection of
the
federally
revenues
required
result
applicant
in positive
information
cash flow
is
as well
cleared
as
after
in
productive
negative cash
classes
flow.
from the process,
Either you are
proper
talking about your
identification of
past,
real
present, or your
applicants,
future.
because
Obviously,
there are so many
there can be
fake
two types of
things,
cash flow.
people
Either
putting
you
their
are
CVs, so it is
generating revenue, so
difficult
it
to
means you
assess
have
them on the
positive
basis
cash
of
flow,
just a
and
CV
if
and
you are at loss,
internet.
then it means you have negative
And
cash flow.
maintaining
So,
confidentiality and
in income
privacy.
statement, the net income
So
or the net
internet
loss is
recruiting has
simply the difference
advantages and
between your
disadvantages.
revenues and
So
your
advantages
expenses.
has cost
So,
savings,
expense means
time savings,
the
expanded
things
of
you
global
are
pool of applicants, better
investing
targeting of
on your
specific
product or
audience.
service, and revenue
And
means
disadvantages can be
all the
more
money that
unqualified
you get
applicants,
in terms of
additional
your
work for HR staff, many
product.
applicants are not seriously seeking
Then we have
employment,
statement of cash
access
flows.
limited or
So it
unavailable to
tells
some
you and depicts
applicants,
the way cash has
privacy of
changed during
information
a
and
designated
discrimination
period of time.
issues.
So it will tell you about the
So
inflow of
external
cash and the
recruiting has
outflow of cash.
following sources like
So
media
this
sources,
is our
employment
example
agencies, job
to
fairs,
explain all
educational
the types
institutions,
of
labor
financial
unions,
statement.
and competitive recruiting
So this is
sources.
the example of Vagabond Travel
So
Agency
their
and its balance
advantages
sheet
and
is written here
disadvantages are,
for December
in advantages
31
we
to
have new sources
2007.
bring new perspectives.
So on the
Training
left
new
side of a
hires may
balance
be
sheet there
cheaper
can
and
be
faster
assets, and
because
on the right
superior
side there
external
can be
experience.
liabilities
New
and
hires are
owner's
likely to
equity.
have fewer internal political supporters in
So
the
in
firm.
assets we have
And
cash,
lastly,
notes
new hires
receivable,
may bring
account
new
receivable,
industry insights
supplies,
and
land,
perspectives.
building and office
The
equipment.
disadvantages can be
And
the
on
firm
the
may
right
not
side
select
in
someone who will
liabilities
fit
we
well with
have
the
notes
job and the
payable, accounts
organization.
payable and salaries
The
payable.
process may cause
So
morale
owner's
problems
equity is
for
capital, stock
internal
and retained
candidates
earning.
not
The
selected,
both sides should be
and
equal.
new employees
So it
may
means
require longer
assets should
adjustment
be equal
periods
to
as well as
liabilities plus
orientation efforts.
owner's equity.
So, what to
If
include
the
an
both
effective
value
recruiting
is
ad?
equalized, then it
Number
means
one,
that
the information on the
your
job
balance
and the
sheet is
applicant process, like the
good
job
or is
title, role,
at a
responsibilities,
fine position.
geographical location of job,
So thank
starting
you from
pay
my
range,
side. If you have
acceptance of
any
online
question, then kindly
applications,
comment me
where and how
and
to
stay
submit
tuned for our
application
next video.
or
Thank you.
resume, closing date of application. Then desired candidate qualifications like
Welcome back to our channel, Quick
years of
Learning.
experience, 3 to
In
5
my previous video, I told you
pictures of
about
successful
the
candidates, and
basic
special
financial
useful work experience.
statements and the
Then
financial
lastly,
equation. Now
information
I will
of the
tell you about the
organization
cash flow
like
statement. So to explain
sorry,
how the statement of
organizational
cash
values
flows
and
present the
culture,
change in cash for a
CEO,
period of time in
employer,
terms of
primary
the
business
company's
capabilities,
operating,
and
investing
unique
and
references
financing
and
activities.
recognition.
So there are three types of
So,
cash flow, either operating,
applicational
investing
recruiting
and
has
financing.
the
So this
organizational
is the
budget
example
and
of JJ
college
Lawn Care
graduate pay
Services
levels
that
and
I quoted
experiences superior college
in my
graduates
previous
intern,
videos.
college
So for the
graduates
month ended
specialty
May
programs,
31,
applicant teaming,
2007,
college
cash
placement
flows from
office,
operating services.
reputation of
So
firm
there is
at
a
college
difference
with
from
previous graduates,
cash
and
flow from
current
operating
anticipated
activities,
job
investing
openings.
and financing activities. So if you
Then
don't know this
internal
difference, then
recruiting
tell me, can comment me. I will
sources,
make a separate
employer
video on
database,
it.
job
Otherwise the
posting,
presentation
promotion
will
and
be too long.
transfer,
I want it short
current
and
employer
crisp.
referrals,
So
and
the cash
former
flow from
employees and
operating activities
applicants.
is cash received from revenue
So advantages
transaction
and
is
disadvantages
750.
of internal
Cash
recruiting
paid for
are
expenses is 50.
in this
Keep
slide.
in mind the things that are in bracket
So the
means
advantages,
negative
the morale of
and it's
promotee is
outflow.
really high. The firm
The
can better assess
750
a
is
candidate's
inflow
ability to do
cash, so it is
superior work
positive,
actions.
and expense is
Recruiting costs
obviously
are lower for
outflow, so it
some
is
jobs.
negative.
The
So
process is a
in
motivator for good performances
finance
by
or
employees. The
accounting,
process
we
can aid
add a
succession
bracket.
planning, future
Then cash flow
promotions,
from
and career
investing
development.
activities
The firm may
is
have to
purchase
hire
of
only at
lawn
the entry
mower
level and
is
then move employees
2500,
up
purchase of
based
truck
on
is
experience
2000.
and
Obviously these
performance.
are our expenses.
Lastly,
Purchase
disadvantages
means
can
you
be in
your
letting
cash
of
outflow.
employees may result in
Okay,
a less
inflow is
diverse
positive,
workforce
outflow is
as well
negative.
as a lack of new
Then
ideas.
collection of
Those
sales of
persons
repair
not
parts is
promoted may experience
775.
morale
Payment for repair
problems.
parts is
Employees may
150,
engage in
and
political
total net use is
infighting for promotions. A development
4575.
program often is needed
Same
to
cash
transfer
flow for
employees
financing
into
activities will
supervisory
be
and management jobs, and
4125.
some managers may resist having
Then,
employees promoted into
operating
their
activities
departments.
include the cash effects of
So,
revenue and expense
evaluation
transaction.
is
So,
the
this is a
same
very
slide that
common
I
and
explained
important
in my
point
previous
to keep
video.
in mind
So,
that
go back to my
operating
channel and
activities
see.
always include the cash that affect your
So,
revenue
recruiting by
and
MN
expense.
matrices areas are recruitment satisfaction
Then
analysis,
investing
process
activities
matrices,
include the
succession
cash
phase
effects of
rates,
purchasing
cost
and
per
selling.
recruiting method,
As
time
you
to
can
fill
see in
openings,
our
and
operating activities, all
quality
our revenue
versus
and
quantity.
expenses related terms are
So,
there.
lastly,
And
we
in our
have the
investing
process
activities,
matrices of general recruiting.
or purchasing and
They
selling
show
assets.
selection rates, acceptance
And
rate,
in
and success
financing
based
activities, we
metrics.
have the cash effects
So
of
this is a
transaction with the
sample
owners
for
and
you
the
guys. This is
creditors.
very important
Okay,
slide for all.
so this is the
This is
difference
like a
between
summary of all
all
the
of them.
previous video that I made in this
Then
video.
this
Like
these balances will appear on the balance
you
sheet.
have to hire
And what is this? I
recipients.
told you on the left side we have assets and
Yield
on the
ratio is
right side we have
5%.
liabilities plus owner's
Hire is
equity.
5% and
So
offer
in
final
assets we have
interview with
cash, account receivable,
10 by 15.
tools
So
and
yield ratio
equipment,
will be
truck.
66%.
So these all are the
And
payment
final
according to
interview
their
or initial
dates.
contacts is
Then in
15
liabilities we have
out of
notes
100.
payable,
So
account
yield
payable,
ratio here
and
can
in
be
owner's equity
15%.
we have capital,
Then we have
stock plus
hires and
retained
total
earning.
initial
These
contact
all are the
selection rate
terms
is
from our
5%.
previous videos.
So 5
If
by
you
100.
missed it, then
So
kindly
it
go
tells
back to
us
our
that
channel and
totally we
see,
have
and you will
initial
understand
contacts
all of
100,
them.
formal
So
applicants is 30, then final
this is
interviews are
the balance
15,
sheet for JJ's Lawn
offer
Care Service for May
10,
31,
and finally
2007.
hiring of the candidate candidates is 5%.
This is in
So this
short.
is like a
This is the
pyramid of
same picture that
recruitment
I
evolution.
explained. I
So
explained
from this
each
we
and
can
every
measure
point in my
user growth.
previous video.
equity and
So
your
kindly go back and see it. So
by
assets is
using
equal
the
to
formula.
liabilities plus owner
Okay.
equity. These two should be equal.
So,
Otherwise, there is
lastly,
a error
increasing
in your
recruiting
balance sheet.
effectiveness, technical approaches versus
So
non
thank you.
technical
That's all
approach.
from
In
my
technical
side.
approach, we have resume mining software, applicant tracking, employer career
So
website,
welcome back to our
recruitment,
channel, Quick
mobility
Learning.
tracking system. But in non
In my
technical
previous
approaches,
video,
we
I
have
told you
personal
about the
recruiters
introduction to
emphasizing
financial
positives about the
statements,
job and
and
employer
now we
within
are
a
going to
realistic job
describe
schedule.
the
Fair and considerate
accounting
transparency
equation.
recruiting process, enhancing
So
applicants'
even in
perceived
my
fit with the
previous video, I
organization.
told you the one example.
So
Now
thank
we are
you from
going to
my side. That's
explain
all. Kindly
and
subscribe to my channel,
demonstrate
and if you
how
have any
certain
question,
business
then
transactions
you can
affect the
comment
elements
me
of the accounting
and go back to
equation.
my channel
That
and
is,
see
assets is
the
equal to liabilities plus
playlist.
owner's
You will
equity.
find all the MBA
So
related as
this
well as
is the
SAT,
same
accounting, finance, HR,
example
marketing,
that I told you in my
basic
previous
essentials in all
video,
the
in
MBA
which
and the
assets
business
is equal to
strategies.
liabilities plus owner
And
equity. This
share
equation
and
should be
subscribe
equal.
my channel. Thank you.
So